What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's lawmakers have formed a bipartisan group to strengthen the country's relations with the U.S. The U.S. Caucus is led by Legislative Speaker Han Kuo-yu from the Kuomintang and Vice President-elect Li Qingshiao from the Democratic Progressive Party. The group hopes to show Taiwan's willingness to support diplomacy with the U.S. regardless of party affiliation. The output value of Taiwan's manufacturing sector dropped at the end of last year, but the economy ministry says the rate of decline is slowing. The fourth quarter of last year saw output value of around $146 billion, down almost 3% from the previous year. It marked the fifth quarter of year-on-year decline in a row due to weak global demand. But officials expect surging demand for AI tech to bring about a rebound in the sector moving forward. The cabinet has approved a plan aimed at creating a Taiwanese Silicon Valley in 4 years. If successful, it will vastly expand northern Taiwan's tech hub. John Ventress reports.
This collection of buildings might not look like much from the air, but what goes on inside powers the modern world. This is Hsinchu in northern Taiwan. It's a tech hub that's known as the heart of Taiwan's semiconductor industry. Semiconductors are essential for electronics, and chip makers in Hsinchu dominate the global market. But Taiwan's government wants more for this region, and big changes are already on the way. During last year's presidential campaign, ruling party candidate Lai Ching-te pledged to create a Taiwanese Silicon Valley centered on Hsinchu and its neighbors. He envisioned a corridor including the city of Taoyuan to Hsinchu's north and the largely rural county of Miaoli to its south. Now Lai is president-elect, set to take office in May. And before he's even been inaugurated, Taiwan's cabinet is laying the groundwork for his Silicon Valley plan. It's approved a 4-year blueprint. Already, officials are optimistic.
桃竹苗是一个非常完整的一个科技廊带。那同时它还有这个桃园机场跟台北港所以有国际物流的趋势。虽然它的面积只有台湾的10%，可是它的产值是台湾的1/4接近10兆元。
The plan includes the construction of 7 new science parks and 52 new industrial parks. The goal is to create over $190 billion in output value and create 140,000 jobs. The National Development Council already has water infrastructure projects on the table to supply thirsty industries like semiconductors as they ramp up production. It's also considering how to meet growing demand for power, as well as the demand for transport, medical care, and housing that will come as new jobs boost the population. They say this plan's success is vital to Taiwan's future.
桃竹苗大溪谷推动计划的我们国家战略的考量，新兴国家都积极的布局这个半导体，我们觉得有必要加强力道，来巩固台湾在半导体的竞争优势。
But it's not just semiconductors. That's only the starting point. The hope is for an upgrade across many industries in the region with the help of tech like generative AI. In 4 years, this part of Taiwan is set to look very different. Maybe not from the air, but certainly in the eyes of the tech and business world. Dolphine Chen and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan is one of the newest members of the Quantum Computing Club with a device that went online in January. Eric Gao takes a look at the machine and what it could mean for Taiwan's future.
Inside these tubes and wires is a Taiwanese technological breakthrough. This is Taiwan's quantum computer, a scientific feat that puts it in an elite club of countries. Quantum computers can run much faster than conventional or classical computers, and they can solve problems that would leave those computers stumped, using powerful basic units of information called qubits. Their greater computing power can speed up scientific research and create more accurate models. This means more medical breakthroughs and better weather forecasts, just to name 2 real-world benefits of these computers.
你可以想象，这个可能就像是我们的大脑一样哦。那也就是说，你可以想象，我有时候拿东西啊，我的大脑会告诉我，用左手拿比较简单，还是用右手拿比较简单。
Building a machine like this is tricky business. Key components have to be kept extremely cold to work, close to absolute zero, which is about -270 degrees Celsius. A team of Taiwanese researchers came together in 2022 for this project. They finished it at the end of 2023 and brought it online in January this year. Though the project involved collaboration with U.S. universities, the project was Taiwan funded.
不用依靠别人，尽量不要靠着别人，自己有能力独立做出来。
Academia Sinica planned to have a 3-qubit quantum computer up and running by February 2024. But it has blown past that goal with this 5-qubit model, a quantum leap ahead of schedule. John Su, John Van Trieste, and Eric Gao for TaiwanPlus.
Stunning images have come out of NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory after it witnessed an intense solar flare. The phenomenon appeared as a bright flash in the upper left quadrant of the sun. Solar flares are short bursts of electromagnetic radiation released into the sun's atmosphere. According to NASA, solar flares can affect communications, power grids, and navigation systems. This flare was an X-class flare, which is the most intense. Lantern Festival celebrations lit up Taiwan over the weekend, and with the fun often comes extra waste. Harrell Hughes tells us about the world's first battery-free lantern, making this year's festival greener.
Taiwan's Lantern Festival. Millions of lanterns, warm lights, tiny dragons, and batteries. Lots of them.
那每年呢，台湾的一个元宵节的话，大概要用掉120万支的一个小提灯。那我们只要换算说，哎，电池是1公分嘛，哈，然后台北101我们大概508公尺，那120万支的小提灯的话，就大概等于23座101的高度。
And the lanterns typically only last for one festival. But entrepreneurs have come up with a solution. This tiny dragon is the world's first festival lantern that is battery-free.
行动电源呢，它只要有 Type-C 的插口，很容易，我们把它插上去，那它就发光了。
A little juice from a device most people carry around every day eliminates part of the waste created during the festival.
假如现在6年没有用，我们这些库存我们也不能再用，我们隔年就是还要再生产新的 LED 灯。那这些留下来的库存，它的电池其实也是一个耗材，也是一个污染啊。
And the battery-free lights can be taken out to use for years to come. The new lanterns are slightly more expensive to produce, but organizers say the long-term benefits outweigh the costs, lighting the way to a greener future. Andy Xue and Harrell Hughes for TaiwanPlus.
Turtle and chewy are not two words that usually go together, but in Taiwan's outlying Penghu Islands, these turtle-shaped treats are a traditional Lantern Festival delicacy. Sully Yensen has this story.
No hard outer shells here. Soft and chewy, these are Penghu's traditional turtle cakes. Glutinous rice flour, sugar, banana and oil are kneaded into a dough and formed into a turtle shape before being hand-painted with lucky characters. A staple at Lantern Festival, turtle cakes represent peace, health and good fortune and provide sustenance for those who come to pray. Here in the Penghu Islands in the Taiwan Strait, temples put out turtles of different shapes and sizes as part of celebrations. One local vendor's delicacies have even caught the attention of pastry chefs on Taiwan's main island.
澎湖那个开台天后宫，去年的话送500株到大甲镇安宫，引起他的注目。
But the old Penghu way of making the turtle cake is different from the Taichung way, which uses modern, more commercial methods and ingredients.
糯米粉做的，跟一般西点面包的面粉是不一样的，他们搞不清楚啊，搞不清楚这个东西的要怎么特性。
Old school pastry vendors here hope their students from Taiwan's mainland will learn to make turtly exquisite sweet treats for Lantern Festival, not to turn a profit over the meaningful holiday, but to carry Penghu's culinary legacy long into the future. Ryan Wu and Sally Jensen for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching today's What's Up Taiwan. Finally, join us in welcoming to the world a baby Asian elephant at the Zoo of Copenhagen. I'm Ethan. Take care, and I'll see you next time.